You are most welcome, my dear learners, to Primary 2 English lesson by Teacher Joel MALUMA. In today's lesson, we are going to learn about recreation activities. Recreation activities. So in case you have a question after watching this video, you can send your question on my WhatsApp number, which you are seeing at the bottom part of your screen. You can also use the email address, and once I receive your question, I shall give feedback to you as soon as possible. Now, in today's lesson, we shall learn about recreation activities done at home and school. But do we know recreation activities? Yeah, this is what we are going to learn about. Secondly, we shall identify some recreational activities we do during the holiday. Then we shall learn how to use the past tense to express ourselves when talking about the recreation activities that we did in the last holiday. Now let us get our books and pen. We get to write something. The topic or the heading is recreation activities at home and school. As you write the heading, I want to explain something you are seeing here on your screen at the left side of your screen. There is P.2 Google Classroom, and the class code is this one, which is red. So you can find more of these lessons on our Google Classroom. We have the lesson notes together with activity uploaded. So you need to join. You can get to your browser if you are using a computer and type in Google Classroom, then select join with class code. So you will use that code to join that Google Classroom. Then if you are using a smartphone, you can as well get to your Play Store and download the Google Classroom app, install it, then use the same process to join. You will follow the process there, where you need to put in the class code. It is already given to you, but make sure you have a Gmail account. Is that clear? Now let us learn about recreation activities at home and school. But we need to get keywords to help us understand it very well. And among the keywords, I may talk about the word recreation. Let me first explain this one. With activities, I know that one. You understand it and the rest. So recreation seems to be a big word that we need to get small words from it. And among the small words we can get is creation. So creation means doing something. You start up something, just like God created the world in how many days? In 6 days. And on the 7th day, he rested. Are we together? So, he created and he had to rest. Even us, in our day-to-day life, we have different activities that we do. But by the end of the day or a given period of time, we get tired and we need to take a rest. We need to refresh our minds. We need to relax, enjoy, So, recreation now takes us to having something that we do during our leisure time. So that activity should help you to relax. Just like at school, time comes, we give you holiday. You get back home for holiday. So that time is for you to relax your mind, to refresh, to go and enjoy. Okay, so you engage in different activities which I want you to share with us today. uh, from the word creation, which other small word can we get? We can get the word create. The first 5 letters give us the word create, meaning you do something like maybe frying chapati, cooking, or making some cakes. Okay, so from the word create, then we get another small word which is eat. Now after preparing your meal, cooking or making chapati, you start to eat your meal. You enjoy, you relax as you eat. You see? So all this comes from the word recreation. So there is enjoying. Are we together? Now, when do we do this? That is during the holiday. During the holiday. Now, I want us to look at some activities that we do during the holiday. And as we talk about these activities, we shall use the past tense, because we have some activities we did in the previous holiday. Now we need to talk about them. So we shall have to use the past tense. And I need to give an example. Here I have the word visit. The word is visit. So for this word visit, what is the past tense of visit? We get the past tense of visit by adding letters ed. So we get the word visited. Visited. So one may say, I visited my grandmother in the last holiday, or during the holiday. Are we together? Another word we have is watch. Watch. So the past tense is watched. Like we watched television during the holiday. Now, what you will have to discover is that when forming the past tense, we have words or verbs where we add letters ed, just like we have done on the word visit and got visited. Watch, we added ed. We have those verbs which end with ch, and the sound is ch, ch. So there we add letters ed. Then we have a word like read. Some verbs, they remain the same, whether in the past tense or in the present tense. So now read remains the same spelling, but the pronunciation changes. Do you know how we form the past tense? You can try it out. Then I give you another one, that is wash. Wash. What is the past tense? We have cry. Do we know how to get the past tense of cry? So let me explain now. When forming past tense, just like I said, this one read remains read in spelling, but the pronunciation, this word is read. This word is read. Wash, words ending with sh, making the sound sh, sh. We add ed and get washed, just like watched. Then cry, this one ends with y, and y is coming after a consonant letter r. So with such verbs, we change y to I, then we add letters ed. Are we together? But we have those other words which end with y, and we don't change. I'm going to talk about them. Let's get to this side. So here, let me start with the word go. This word ends with letter O and changes completely from what we know. to went. So the past tense of go is went. Which other word ends with O? We have do. The past tense of do is did. Let's get to pray, which ends with Y. But look, Y is coming after a vowel letter. So here we don't change. We instead add letters ed. That one, we don't change Y to I. Another one is clean. So clean, we add ed and we get cleaned. Then sleep. What do we do for sleep? Sleep, we have these verbs which have got double E in the middle here. So we drop one E and add letter T at its end. So sleep becomes slept. Sweep becomes swept. Lastly, we can talk about stop. Stop becomes stopped. Here, what do you note? You will discover that we have double P here. Okay? We have doubled P. And why did we do so? It's because this word ends in a CVC format. So what do I mean by CVC? Look at this, the last three letters. They form the word top. And this word has a consonant letter T, a vowel letter O, and a consonant letter P. So this is now CVC. Consonant, vowel, consonant. So for these words, these verbs, we double the last letter. Then we add ed. Now, friends, let us get to some pictures here. We need to identify the activities taking place here. So the question is, what did you do last Sunday? And we have the guiding words here. The verb is clean, and the past tense of clean is cleaned. So what did this man do or this lady do last Sunday? Remember, Sunday is a day for resting, weekend. So you relax, you refresh, okay? You get to do some activities. So these people you are seeing, they are doing something, and when you ask, what did you do last Sunday? I will say, I cleaned the windows last Sunday. I cleaned the windows last Sunday. Yes. Next says, what did you do last holiday? And the guiding verb is watch. The guiding verb is watch, and the past tense is watched. So I will say, we watched the television last Sunday. We watched the TV last holiday instead. Not last Sunday, but last holiday. We watched the TV last holiday. Here, the question is, what did they do last Friday? Look at them. They have packed, and they are putting some bags and other things in the car boot. So they are going somewhere. The guiding verb is go, and the past tense is went. So where did these people go? They went to the village for holiday last Friday. They went to the village for holiday last Friday. Next question here is, what did you do last evening? And the guiding verb is read, and the past tense of read is read. So I will say, we read our books last evening. We read our books last evening. Next here is, what did she do last holiday? The guiding verb is visit, and the past tense of visit is visited. So our answer will be She visited her grandfather last holiday. She visited her grandfather last holiday. Maybe this can be the last one. The question says, what did you do last Sunday? Look at the picture. What are those girls and boys doing? The verb is pray. The guiding verb is pray, and the past tense of pray is prayed. So I will say, we prayed last Sunday. We prayed last Sunday. Now, dear friends, I would like you to try out these verbs. Do we know the past tense of these verbs? Hey, can you write them? Write their past tense. We have teach, eat, pray, sweep, give, wash, come, cut. Yes. Remember I talked about some verbs that remain the same. A verb like cut remains cut in the past tense. A verb like cost, it remains cost. Heat remains heat. Are we together? And some other verbs. Now try this out as we get to the activity, which is on the Google Classroom. So how will you get it? Remember I told you to join Google Classroom. So you will find the activity of lesson 1 on P2 Google Classroom. Join using the code which you are seeing there. And when you open the activity, read through the instructions. Read through the instructions attached and follow given examples to answer. After that, you submit and view your marks there and then. So this marks the end of our lesson, and I want to end by saying thank you for watching this video. Join P2 Google Classroom and attempt the activity. My name once again is Teacher Joel MALUMA. You can watch more of these videos on our YouTube channel for Christian School Owners Association, and you may get to the playlist of P2. So this is where you can find them. Then here you can subscribe to our YouTube channel of the Christian School Owners Association, where you will find these videos and the playlist. Thank you so much for watching. I wish you good luck. May God bless you abundantly.